Hi, I'm Rachel Willis, Technical Agronomist for Dekalb and Croplan in Northern Illinois.
And I'm Kathryn Kamman, Technical Seed Agronomist with Winfield United. Today, Rachel and we just walked a plot here, and we're gonna compare and contrast and just do a joint comparison of our products through the whole lineup.
So let's start out talking about our early RMs. For Dekalb, we have a new 107-day 5771 that I'm really excited about. It brings very solid agronomics, good stalks and roots, very good yield potential. I really like this one where in a situation where you're going to manage it intensively and then harvest it early to get started on. But for our geographies, realistically in that early RM, 5981 is kind of our lead product. That one is just one that you can place wherever you want. It handles wet feet very well. It handles a little bit of variability, but then it also has a nice top end yield. As a Smart Stacks and the Double Pro version, I gotta mention 5982 as well. Very good top end yield potential on that one also. Just kind of a broad acre product for us.
So on the cropland side, Rachel, we have the new 4930 Drought Guard Double Pro product, and this one sounds to be fitting the opposite acre of 5982. The 4930 on the cropland side is a high yield, high management hybrid. You need to put it on something that's going to be fairly, even, consistent ground, really good yield potential on it, and something that, or it's a hybrid that you're going to want to manage. So you're going to want to put it at, moderate to higher populations, definitely keep the nitrogen to it, and spray fungicide on it. So, when I think about the Dekalb 5982 and Croplan 4930, I think they're very complementary of each other when you think of a whole acre solution, but individually they're very different.
Yeah, I kind of love that in that early RM we have two high yielding options there to get started on, depending on your style, whether you want something that can kind of go broadly anywhere, or whether you really want that high management one. Very nice compliments there.
Yep, we have a solution for any acre or any management practice.
So let's talk about our kind of what I call mid RMs here. So we have a new product, Smart Stacks and Double Pro DKC 6269 and 6270. 70 is the Double Pro version. That's a nice broad acre product, very good stalks and roots on it. Just, a solid agronomic package. The one thing that I think is kind of unique on this one is that with all those really strong agronomics and good yield potential, we have a little bit of flex with it. So we kind of have a little bit more flexibility in our planting populations compared to some of our other hybrids. So I feel like that brings something really nice and unique to our lineup. But in addition to those very strong stalks and roots in the 112 RM, can you tell me about, you have some 112s also that will kind of complement. I feel like 112 is something everybody needs, so it's nice to have a couple options there.
Yep. So on the cropland side, we have two brand new products, and really we decide which one to use based on which trait you need. So 5210 just comes in a Smart Stacks version, and so if you need Smart Stacks, that's the definite go-to. It's a nice broad acre. Management wise, it's very moderate. It flexes well. You don't have to spray a fungicide, and it's again moderately rated for response to nitrogen. And then for the Double Pro option, we have 5244, and that one's again a nice broad acre, agronomically very solid. It comes out of the ground well. Nice dark green plant, good disease tolerance to it. Can take that corn on corn acre really well also.
Good. So, we talked about 112s. I think that it's important to talk about a product that we have a really high volume of as well, which is 6390, and I kind of lump that into this 112-ish category also. 6390, I like it that you can kind of place it wherever you want. I talked about 6269 having very solid agronomics, being broad acre. 6390 also has nice solid agronomics. You can place it broadly. It handles those wet feet acres. It also handles kind of some corn on corn, and it handles a little bit of variability also. So in that RM, we still have some of those products that are a year or two older, but still a very good fit for us in that 112, 113 RM.
Yep. No, I think we have solid options again in this maturity across both of our lineups that are both complementary, and we can pin them out into certain areas where your management or your ground might differ.
Yep.
So moving a little bit later into that 114, 115 maturity, I guess I'll kick this one off, Rachel.
Okay.
We have the new Croplan 5497. This one is really probably one of my favorite products within the Croplan lineup, coming in at 114 day. It's just double pro only, but it has a good broad acre placement, and management wise you can really do whatever you want, and it'll respond to management, or if you don't want to manage it, it'll be absolutely fine out there and definitely reward you with yield. It has good grain quality, good late season stalk appearance. Coming out of the ground, it's maybe a little bit slower, maybe a touch of a watch out with just the roots and stalks early season, especially when you get saturated windy conditions. But overall, 5497 is a product that I'm really excited about, and I think it fits really well with your new Dekalb hybrid.
Yeah, so again, this is a really nice example, Kathryn, of where we have just such a good complementary portfolio. So we have a brand new 115 day that's a Smart Stacks only. So again, you know, thinking about your trait package and your acres, we have a nice fit there. So 6584 is our brand new Smart Stacks only product that we have out. Really solid agronomics. I like the stalks and roots on it. I think the emergence on it is kind of average. It sounds like maybe we have some similarities there in that category, but overall this one I think can handle a little bit of stress. It does have very solid agronomics for a corn on corn acre if you wanted to use it for corn on corn, especially, you know, when we talked about you have a double pro only. So when you're thinking of your corn on corn acres in that late season, this is a really nice option there. But I think these just really compare and contrast very well and kind of complement each other. I like the stalks and roots on this on 6584, very good grain quality, and just really tremendous yield potential. So thanks for listening in to our, you know, our joint talk here on hybrids. We look forward to seeing you guys at harvest and really seeing how things compare to each other, and, you know, helping you guys place these together.
Thank you.